Well, we want to give you now a live look over at I-10 in Chambers County, where only one lane is open after a deadly crash along a portion of the freeway where the speed limit was recently increased. We do know one person was killed and several others hurt in the pileup that involved at least 10 vehicles. The crash opened just after 8:30 this morning, or it happened, I should say, along State Highway 61 in Anahuac. Our Liliana Pearson has been at the scene most of the day. She joins us now live with the very latest. Hi, Liliana.
Hi, Myra. We do have a few updates that we've seen develop here just in the last few minutes. You're able to see the most important one here. It seems like they have some cranes that are connected to this big rig in an attempt to try to get it flipped back over as the crews here continue the cleanup scene. We also now know that this big rig was carrying oil. That's what caused the hazmat spill here in this area. On top of that, we also now have a single lane of traffic open both eastbound and westbound. So a little bit of relief to the traffic situation here, though. Crews tell me at this point they don't have a definitive timeline on when exactly this will all be cleared out.
The impacts of this multi-vehicle crash are devastating. DPS confirming at least one person has died, identifying the victim as a 75-year-old man from Louisiana. Officials say 2 people were taken away in critical condition and 7 others had what they're describing as non-life-threatening injuries. In total, 10 vehicles were involved. DPS saying that crash happened around 8 Thursday morning when multiple vehicles slowed down or stopped because of an existing crash. Officials say the driver of the big rig, a 48-year-old man, wasn't able to control the truck, rear-ended a vehicle and caused a chain reaction. One emotional family driving from Louisiana to the scene Thursday afternoon, telling ABC 13 their loved one was driving that big rig. In this video, you see the family embracing that man. They tell us he's okay and that they're also waiting for answers on what exactly happened. We've also learned this part of I-10 was included in a recent speed limit increase. TxDOT confirming just last week they updated signage, speeding up traffic from 65 to 75 miles an hour. TxDOT telling me the change was made to keep a consistent speed along I-10 because unexpected changes in speed can lead to unpredictable driving behavior. Commentary online noting the dangers of this particular part of the interstate. Using TxDOT data, we've learned that there were 44 crashes along this stretch of I-10 last year. That's the highest number in the past 5 years. A hazmat spill adding another element to Thursday's scene. DPS saying Chambers County and the big rig company sent out hazmat teams who contained and cleaned up the spill before it posed any threat to the public. The traffic is backed up, lasting hours and stretching for miles, with both the east and westbound lanes of I-10 shut down and only the feeder roads to offer a little relief.
And at our last check-in with DPS, they tell us that the investigation into this scene is ongoing. Right now, they aren't able to say if anyone will face charges in this crash. Right now, though, I do want to hand things over to Elisa Rivas. She's going to be taking a closer look at the traffic situation out here.
Liliana, thank you. Yeah, our 13 alert traffic update showing us exactly what's happening if you're headed between Houston and Beaumont or in the other direction.